Hello, people. Gonna give this a couple minutes for people to start coming in before I start yapping on. Turn it down a little bit. Anywho, let's start driving. Well, anyone that comes through here and watches this later, so currently leaving the Fort McHenry National Shrine here in Baltimore. For those of you who are not familiar with the Baltimore area or who live under a rock and haven't heard, the Francis Scott Key Bridge was struck early this morning by a cargo ship around 1:30 in the a.m. The result of the collision resulted in the collapse of the structure, and the entire Key Bridge is gone, as you can see in the thumbnail. The only thing that remains of the structure are the concrete support structures leading up towards the actual superstructure, I guess is the proper word. I really don't know. With that whole scenario, the entire area, or the entire bridge is just gone. It's causing traffic mayhem. Last news report that I heard, there's still 6 people unaccounted for, if not more. And it's just something completely shocking, and just can't believe it happened. The Fort McHenry was kicking everyone out, so I'm heading home now. Got down here and got pictures and observed what I could from here. It's probably the closest people can get right now. If you want to go and actually watch the actual video of the collapse, it's like, it's just, no words can describe it. It's just 1 second the bridge is there, and then it's just gone. So right now I'm just kind of in the traffic leaving Fort McHenry, because I was not the only one there. There was a large crowd of both media and other people like myself that just wanted to come out and see it for ourselves. I don't have that much history with the bridge. I'm living up in the northern end of the state. Only driven over it a handful of times. Never really needed to drive over it, unless if I was going from one side of the lower end to the other side. So not often at all. But it's just, the traffic's already a complete nightmare around here. The 895, 95, 295, they're all gridlocked. And they usually get gridlocked now, but I mean, it's already worse than it normally is. one of the other things too that I think is very devastating about the whole thing too is just the entire port of Baltimore is pretty much completely shut down at this point. Anything that's already there can leave on a truck or a train, but everything else, if it wants to ship it out on a boat, they won't be able to. That sucks. Get stuck at this. It's just shocking. I generally like just can't. It's just so surreal that it happened. Jesus Christ, dude. So far. That's not legal, dude. Yep, not legal. Yeah, moron, there's another car there. Nice. Yep, just go right through the light there. Trash truck. Yeah, for those of you that are just joining, currently on the way back from Fort McHenry, met up with clueless drivers in Maryland. Me and him were walking around down there, watching, just observing what we could from that location of the devastation of what happened this morning. It's just still so surreal about the whole bridge just coming down like that. You know, just 1 minute it's there and just gone. It's truly just wow. You know, there's really no words to like describe just like the shock of it, because it's been a part of the city skyline for 40 something years, 45 something years. I forget the exact number, but it's been open since 1977. In fact, the anniversary date was 3 days ago when it opened the traffic, and it's just gone. So I heard over the radio a few minutes ago, the most up-to-date thing I heard is that they still have 6 unaccounted for, and 2 were recovered. They are alive. They actually have already been released from the hospital, which that is a miracle in of itself. Just watch the way that you watch the bridge come down. It's amazing. The one, actually, if I recall, refused treatment on scene, from what the news reports were saying. The one was taken in serious condition, but I just heard a few minutes ago that they released him from shock trauma. I don't know if that's 100% accurate or not, but that's what they said. What street is this? Is this the one I want? No. It's probably one or 2 lights. That garbage truck that ran the light, he only got what? He got so far ahead. Got my city brakes squealing. Hey. Stu Charles. No, that's Light Street. So Charles is the next one, probably. Another 1 or 2. Oh, no worries. I just wanted to run a stream tonight about the whole thing. It's just, I just still can't get over the fact that it happened. You know, it's just, I don't really have that much history with the bridge. I've only been over it a couple of times. It's, you know, living on the northern end of the city, I never, you know, it's very rare I have to come down here or go over the bridge. Oh my God. In such a hurry a little while ago, you went right through a red light. Now you're like crawling, bro. think the most recent time I've gone over that bridge, I can't remember if it was this past summer or the summer before, but I applied for a position with MDTA, and I had to go to their headquarters area, which is right on the east side of the what used to be the bridge. And that was probably the most recent time I drove over it, because it was just easier to come down across there. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. Wait until the last minute, the freaking signal. I think that was Uber or something. At least this stretch of Charles Street's drivable again. One time I came down here, the entire stretch of road was just barely a road at that point. Come on, dude. Pay attention in the city. You never know when there's going to be someone across the street. Or someone trying to pull out from a side street that they can't see because Amazon's got parked right there in the middle of the lane. Is this a bus lane? I think it turns into it. Let me just go to over this lane. Yeah, it turns into the bus lane. But yeah, it's just so still shocking and surreal about the whole thing. Because I mean, the whole situation isn't funny, but I mean, like this morning it was funny. A friend of mine sent me the video of the bridge coming down. I didn't believe it at first. It was just like, that's not real. You know, that's not our key bridge. That's something else. That's, you know. And then it was just like, you know, you went to Google or I turned all the news and stuff, and that was just the headlines everywhere. You know, the bridge is gone, the bridge is down. You know, and the thing is that the whole thing is it's just gonna, you know, devastate and hurt so many different things. And it's not gonna be like a forever hurt, but you know, stuff that used to come in on boats and stuff, they're gonna have to bring it in on trucks and trains, you know, from Northampton, Philly, anywhere else that has the capacity to handle it. Oh, God damn it. Either that, or they're gonna have to go to like the port of Los Angeles or something, and then train, you know, send it by train and truck across the country. You know, the options are just, there aren't any. It's also one of the reasons why I'm taking this way out, because I'm not even going to try taking some of the highways and stuff, because I know the highways are going to be horrendous at this time. One, because it's just rush hour in general, but when you lose a highway that usually handles 30,000 cars a day, you know, those 30,000 cars have to go somewhere. Oh yeah, I saw it. I actually went to that stream and watched the full thing myself. I forget the name of the stream. It's like Steam Live or extreme something like, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, you can watch the whole video. And thankfully, the people were paying attention and stuff enough that they called out the Mayday that, you know, they were having issues. They lost control of the ship, and as a result, they were able to shut down the civilian traffic on the bridge, which was good. You know, that's something that, if, you know, who knows how many more people would have been hurt or worse if they hadn't been able to shut the bridge down. And the thing is, too, like, I don't know about y'all, about in any of the other parts of the country or anything like that, but there have been a lot of really bad crashes and just bad events going on in the past few weeks. I mean, just where I live, we've had several serious car wrecks where people had to be medevaced out. We had a really bad one that occurred in Carroll County, not far from me, that, you know, they had the medevac, I think it was like 3 people. They had 3 priority 1 patients, according to the like chatter and stuff online, which was just, which, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't happen often. And then there was another, they had like another motorcyclist get taken out that they medevaced out. They had another serious crash yesterday near my house that they medevaced someone out. Supposedly there was another one today somewhere in Carroll County. Saw them posting about it and stuff online. They had 2 serious ones that shut down Route 32 last night. You know, to me, it's just, there's been a lot of shit like this going on the past couple days. That's legit. But yeah, it's just, oh yeah, Mike, yeah, no, it's, that bridge is going to be gone for a while. There's no way that, you know, when I was talking to Clueless Drivers Maryland earlier, we were both in agreement that, you know, it's going to be several weeks, if not months, until the harbor's open. There's some ports that I think, when we were talking, there might be some port areas that are still accessible, but I don't know what their capacities are and whether or not they are able to handle the amount of stuff that the regular Port of Baltimore handled. You know, it's, you know, the whole Sparrows Point area, after they finally tore down the actual steel mill, they've revitalized the area. It's still industrial. It's still nothing it's still industrial area, but it's now like warehouses, and I think Home Depot has a major area there. Volkswagen and a couple of the other major car makers have a property or lease property over there, where the Port of Baltimore takes in the largest amount of vehicles of any other port, if I recall. They see 750,000 cars a year come through that port. So now there are 750,000 cars are going to have to get rerouted to other places, at least for a short time. The port itself isn't going to be closed for a long time, but the whole. But I don't see it opening for at least 3. I would say at least 2 months. I think probably after July it might open, but I don't see that being open anytime soon. It's going to be a long while before that port's reopened. It's like, I know right now they're trying to figure out where the cruise ships and stuff can go, because they all, the cruise ships and everything always are docked on the other side of Key Bridge. That was pictures and video of people always either leaving or when they were coming home, they would take video and stuff of them going underneath the bridge. That was like hey, we're almost home, or we're finally home mark. Why are we doing 20 miles an hour? If there wasn't people next to me, I would be going faster. Turn it off. It's not that hard. Dude, the speed limit was just 30 miles an hour. Even on shitty roads. Back in the smooth lane. It was also very interesting to see when I was down at Fort McHenry, all the different news agencies down there. Because that's the other thing. Like, this isn't just a local thing. This has gone international. Because I was looking earlier, it's on BBC's main website, not just like BBC America or anything like that. Like the actual main website, it's on there. But it's just, I don't know. Let's go. For anyone local that's interested, I'm not sure which cathedral it is, if it's the one up here on the left of Charles Street or if it's the one downtown, but one of the two cathedrals. They're doing a mass for anyone that wants to go for the because of the bridge collapse. They're having service and candlelight vigils and stuff at them. Can't remember if it was the Cathedral of Mary or Queen, or if it's the one downtown. I'm drawing the Basilica. I forget what that one's called. The one on is that Cathedral Street there? It might be Cathedral Street. Yeah, it's just still just so surreal about everything that happened. I mean, it's just, I know I keep saying it, but it's just, it just is. Because I mean, that was a big, like, just, you know, part of that whole thing was part of the skyline, especially when you like visit Fort McHenry and stuff. You know, it was like when you would be at Fort McHenry, they would tell you if you you know, that bridge was 4 miles out from the fort, and they used to use that as like a reference point of, you know, where the British ships and stuff were during the Battle of Fort McHenry, and it's just, that tag's expired. 11 of 23. Why are you braking? That's why you're braking. Just gonna stay in this lane. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of today's events or what, but it feels like this, this road usually has a lot more traffic than this, and there's like nothing. It's very odd. Come on, wake up, Honda. You bastard. Yeah, it must be this one because there's quite a few cars there. Oh, this was the one that they said they were going to. I think since I'm getting this red light and there really isn't much more to discuss than what there's actually already been known to people at this point, I think I'm just going to end the stream here. But yeah, this has definitely been a very interesting day for Baltimore. And really the state of Maryland. It's going to be definitely interesting to see what happens in the outcome. The only thing I will say, I truly hope, since they were given the opportunity, whether it's a good opportunity or not, I would say obviously not, but I hope that they go all out with the new bridge and they make it something spectacular and something that can, something newer and better than before. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Keep Baltimore and stay Maryland and all the people that were on the bridge. Thoughts and prayers tonight, and hopefully they find these 6 missing people. So be safe out there. Drive safe. See ya.